Remember me saying that MySpace music was a very specifically millennial phenomena? Tell me, Redditor, does the narwhal bacon at midnight? This abomination literally starts with a skit that uses the, it's right behind you thing.
Hey, Matt, I think someone's behind you.
Someone behind me?
Yeah, right behind you, dude.
If you couldn't already tell, this band is somewhat of a satirical take on the blank core genres, but it sure is a rough, unfunny one that hasn't aged well. It'll be fairly generic, regular sounding metalcore and deathcore, and then bring in sections of electronics, auto-tune vocals, and really anything else you could imagine that's a bit more poppy. The lyrics are also typically a mashup of ridiculous, over-the-top tropes or cringe joke attempts. Like, sure, I can totally get the humor they were going for when making a song called Hardcore Two-Step, but it reads as unlistenable, just for the sake of it. As musicians, they clearly have the talent and ability to make pretty standard, decent-sounding metalcore. If they weren't so irony-coded and making the musical equivalent to a millennial cringe compilation, this would just be another decent entry into the era and not much else. Instead, however, it's known as a modern internet shitcore classic. And in a way, I can respect the album's legacy for that. It's a less boring fate than this album could have met. That all being said, if you really need one more thing to solidify this album's legendary dog shittery, look no farther than track 9. Crank That. Yes, that Crank That. As in the hit song from Soulja Boy. They did a cover of the f***ing Soulja Boy song. Why did he hard R Soulja Boy? It sounds like he says the words Soldier Boy, like the full word soldier. Can you even say that, man? It feels wrong. It's also one of the earliest examples I can think of with the absolute curse that is metalcore covers of pop and rap songs. These days you can look up any metal cover of any popular song, and there's like 5 generic wash metalcore bands butchering it. That wasn't always the case. This was established mostly by the Pop Goes Punk series of compilations where every song followed this formula, but this band is still partially responsible for that. And I think I hate them for that. This is our first F tier and genuinely well on the worst end of albums I've ever listened to.